Hey everybody, welcome to In Moderation, where tonight we give you a moderate dose of sleepiness because we're both really tired. And
Absolutely.
it's just been a long week. But
Yeah.
Oakley's now in daycare full time, which is very helpful. That is very helpful. It's great when you're not the only one that has to do everything. That's nice. You get other people's help. Anyway,
It's great for living in
I
a society.
society with help and people relying on each other. Communism, that's what I call that. I I looked up, I was just kind of curious, like going along the lines of like, oh yeah, everybody's poor now. We're all looking for like cheap eats. I looked up like
Yeah.
a list of like struggle meals that people said they would eat. And so I'm kind of curious, like, we look through them and see, you know, give them a rating. Do we like them? What would we do differently? Would we just say hell no? Is there cottage cheese? That's the real question.
That sounds good to me. And yes, we're being lazy, but hey, we're tired. Personally,
Hey,
I
this
was I
this
was
is
at a
high
funeral on
quality shit
Monday
right
that was
here.
like 6 hours out of town. So hey, give me a break.
List isn't lazy. What are you talking about? Reading off a list is lazy. This we are putting in the work. Okay, here. All right. Does Francesca Rivera did they put in a bunch of work too? Sure, maybe the person who wrote this article, but like we're doing just as much work by reading it. That's the way I look at it.
Reading is
Number
hard. So yeah.
yeah, reading it just reminds me of Zoolander. It's like, and the Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good. I fucking love Zoolander, man. Like, there's those movies like early 2000s, late 90s that fucking get me every time, man. Zoolander, Ace Ventura, uh, uh, um, what's the spy? What's Austin Powers? Oh, Austin Powers. I
Oh
like the
yeah.
first two.
Yeah.
Like
I
those
still do
movies.
the head bobbing from Night at the Roxbury.
I have not seen that. I've never
Oh
seen that.
really?
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
think I've seen that one. But like that's in that kind of era. Man, those ones just have a place to start. Joe Dirt, fucking Joe Dirt. It's stupid, but
Now
I
that's one
love
I
it.
haven't seen.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people, which it's kind of more like a cult classic, but my wife loves it. We dressed up as Joe Dirt, did the Joe Dirt thing for Halloween. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, so these are the top ones. Canned chili with shredded cheddar. That's great, right? Like you just get those cans of chili. It's got like beans and shit and tomatoes. That's good for you, right? And then you throw some cheese on it. I love that. You know what's really good to put on top of it? You want to up the nutrition too? Avocado. Avocado on chili is fucking dope, and I highly recommend it.
I love the fact that you cut out while you were telling me the entire recipe. So I have no idea what
Oh,
the recipe
gee, all right,
was,
it's
but hey,
canned chili. It's just canned
everybody else is
chili.
going to hear it.
It's
So
just canned chili and cheddar cheese, and I like to add avocado. Oh, and like people do sour cream, throw a little Greek yogurt on there, more protein, whatever. Like I like that sort of thing, but add sour cream, and then you could add some like I'll top it with just like some like seeds, like a whatever sort of like seeds. Doesn't
seeds are a
matter.
nice thing
Pumpkin
to hide
seeds,
in things.
pumpkin seeds. A little crunch. I like that.
Yeah,
So I give that 10 out of 10. Canned chili, love it.
I give it. I didn't see it out of 10.
It's I just told you what it is, and you're still not rating it. Whatever.
No,
Number two, tofu dawn. Tofu cooked in a mixture of soy sauce, mirin, sake, and
like a
sugar with onions. What kind of
like a
struggle
tofu
meal is
udon.
this? Is this a struggle meal at a 5-star restaurant? What? Like, listen, I love tofu and everything, but like you're doing all this stuff to it. That's a lot. That's not. I don't think that's a struggle meal. 1 out of 10. It's
Yeah, that
good.
sounded.
Sounds great, but no. It was
Yeah,
with onions that were sautéed with ginger and garlic. Get the fuck out of here! Well, I'm now chopping ginger and garlic and sautéing it for a struggle meal. No, this is like I'm giving something really nice for like a date night. Like what? No, get out of here. 1 out of 10.
that does sound like a good date night one.
But struggle meal, my
But
butt.
struggle meal, no.
Uh, my mom's struggle meal, her unnamed soup. It literally has no name. It
Oh, that's
has
good. Yeah.
it has cooked hamburger meat, canned green beans, tomato sauce, beef broth, and water. Sure. Throw
Yeah,
hamburger meat, green beans,
hamburger
whatever you
soup.
got. Fuck it, that's just one of those things like whatever you have, you're like, oh yeah, just throw that in there. This pepper's going bad. Get whatever. Carrots, yeah, those aren't looking so good. Throw that in there. Sure.
Yep.
I say yeah, yeah. The no name, the
Yeah,
no
you
name
could get
soup.
some ground beef pretty cheap.
I like that, and it's just like hamburger meat. Like that's, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. For number 4, white rice and an over easy egg on top. And and they'll add
that
furikake. You know, like the rice seasoning. If you haven't tried it, like in like Asian section, they have like rice seasonings, like seaweed
I have not
and
tried it. I don't think
it's got seaweed and a bunch of different seeds, like sesame seeds and stuff. That's great to throw on top of it.
that sounds amazing. Actually, yeah,
It gives a little Asian flair. I definitely furikake. However, I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it right, but whatever. And then yeah, rice and egg. Like I got a rice cooker. Getting a rice cooker was so smart. I'm glad I did that. It was
my
like
rice
15
cooker
bucks a
broke.
month.
I have to go find a new one, but it's cheap, right?
They're cheap.
So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
And then a fried egg. All right, that I can do. Like you throw that in a pan, whatever. Like yeah, you got to cook a
yeah.
little, but I 10 out of 10.
Hell, you
I'd
could do
say
a fried egg in the air fryer if you want.
yeah, I guess yeah. If you,
But yeah, that's a super simple meal.
I like that.
And
Pita
nice
pizzas.
cheap staple. Well, I was going to say cheap staples, but I guess cheap eggs aren't that cheap in
Yeah,
the U.S.
eggs
anymore.
eggs now because of bird
If you're in
flu.
Canada, still good.
Everybody die. Pita pizzas. They are fast, easy, and can be a healthy choice depending on what you put on them. Yeah, like pita
Yeah.
or naan, whatever. Like any of those, like those
Oh, I love
flatbreads,
naan
any
bread.
sort of flatbread. You know,
Yeah.
throw some sauce on it, cheese, and then your toppings, and throw in the oven. I did that recently for a video with like butternut squash. I had to cook the squash first, but that sounds like a great way to get that in there. And then he blended. I thought it was really cool blending the pumpkin. He blended a can of pumpkin and tomato sauce together and used that for the sauce. That way you get kind of the
Interesting.
benefits of both the tomato and the pumpkin.
Right. Yeah.
And it doesn't
A
really get
little
much
extra
flavor.
fiber, a little extra,
Yeah, just
what
micronutrients and all that sort of shit.
magnesium, stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really smart. Blend tomato with canned
Yeah.
pumpkin. Use that as a tomato sauce,
And
tomato
canned pumpkin
sauce.
is cheap.
Yeah, it's usually like $1 or $2. Like tomatoes are cheap too,
Yeah.
so they're probably around like the same area. But like
Yeah.
you get the benefits of both. I recommend it. It works well. I know this. The the core pasta sides: Alfredo and creamy garlic shells. Just cook pasta according to directions and throw in some fresh or frozen greens. What will you just like canned Alfredo sauce? I'm assuming because I ain't making no Alfredo sauce. I'm not making a roux or anything. But like pasta out of a box with some sauce, sure. And then like you get like the broccoli, right? The frozen broccoli. Like you throw that in with the pasta, right? Like 2 minutes before it's done cooking. You just toss the broccoli in there. Love that. That's good. I'm with that.
Just add what you need to the pasta.
I like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
as long as it's canned pasta, because I ain't making all that. What? Oh, I've become a little obsessed with bulldog ramen. I don't know how to pronounce it. Bulldog. Probably bulldog ramen, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've always had 2 soft-boiled eggs, green onions, maybe some torn seaweed sheets. Jeez, and sesame seeds. Okay, I mean, like ramen. I think it was there was somebody who recently made a video that they're like new pours talking to like old pours, and like the old pours are like, what do you want to add to your ramen? And the new pours like, what do you mean you add stuff to ramen? They're like, yeah, you get your ramen, you put stuff on it. That's what you do. And they don't even know. Like you take whatever you have, corn, fuck it, sure, throw that in there. Eggs, sounds good. Seaweed, perfect. So you just take your ramen.
You can just while you're cooking the ramen, you crack an egg right in there.
Because growing up, I always just ate the ramen, right? I would use like 2 packets. I didn't realize those things were like 500 calories. And so I'd eat like 1,000 calories of ramen and probably 3 days worth of sodium or whatever it was. Like just so much. Oh man, the times are tough, man. A 25-cent packet of ramen. That'll keep you alive. And that's what's important,
Yeah.
right? Or maybe it's not, depending on your outlook on life, but we're going to say it's important. Oh, this was just a full-on recipe. It just says hamburger stew. That's literally all it says is hamburger stew. And then there's just a bunch of things for like 80-20, browned and drained, sweet onion, garlic, all that sort of stuff. Hamburger stew. Then, I mean, you're chopping onions and garlic and fresh thyme. Is that 3/4 a cup of flour and we're doing roux? Like, no, this is not a struggle meal. Get the fuck out of here with your struggle meal and fucking chop your shit and make a roux.
Brown
0
your
out of 10.
onions and all this fancy stuff.
0 out of 10. That ain't no fucking struggle meal. Let's see. Barilla spaghetti. Oh, and a can of sweet chili tuna. Hmm. I can see.
Wait,
I like
spaghetti and tuna?
spaghetti and tuna. Like tuna mac. Tuna mac's a thing. My wife makes it a lot. I've talked about that a bunch. So sweet chili
Hmm,
tuna with pasta. I'm intrigued by this. I'm intrigued by this. I like
it's
this.
interesting.
So I love sweet chili. I love like the spice and like all of that. I think that sounds pretty good. Like for the
I
sauce,
mean,
do you
I
just do what do you think? Do you think they just do like marinara and then the sweet chili, or is it just the sweet chili like tuna? Because I feel like it would be kind of dry with
that's
just the sweet chili tuna. I feel like you need some kind of sauce or something.
yeah. You need a little sauce with the pasta.
I'm gonna say
Just
it's a
throw.
little bit of sauce and then like a sweet chili tuna. That I again intrigued. I give that
Yeah,
an intrigued out of 10.
I mean, I've often had like pasta and salmon, just not tuna, and that's definitely not sweet chili. But that's interesting.
Number 10 and 11 are both tuna mac. One is just tuna mac and cheese, and the other is tuna mac and cheese with peas. That's literally the only difference. 11 just adds
Wow,
peas. So
wow.
I guess I'll go with peas. Like, I guess that's pretty struggle meal, right? Like, my wife doesn't really cook. She doesn't. She doesn't really clean either. She doesn't do those sort of. She doesn't really do those
Well, that's
sort of
okay. Neither
things.
do you. We can all
I
see the
mean, we
mess in the
don't really
background.
clean. We just kind of roll with the house, I make sure, like, I sweep, and try to make sure the dog hair is not completely covering the floor, and like we get by. But to say if she can make tuna mac, anybody can make tuna mac. So I do get that pasta. Add your can of tuna. Add cheese of some sort of or whatever. You can just do the mac and cheese thing, like the little packets, and then yeah, peas, frozen peas. Boom. So yeah, 10 out of
Yeah,
10 with peas. 8 out of 10
yeah.
without the peas. You need the peas to get the extra 2 points.
I agree with that assessment.
And then number 12 is I came down to say classic tuna noodle casserole. Man, fucking everybody's just like get your pasta and get your tuna. That's like half
Apparently,
this
yeah.
list now is just tuna with pasta.
I mean, to be fair, the canned tuna
I
is pretty
guess.
cheap. It's
It's a struggle. It's
protein
cheap and
packed.
it's you
It's
open it up
yeah,
and you eat it. So like I guess fair. Fuck it. We're going in all in on the tuna. And the other ones we said fuck you to were like the brown your beef and whatnot. Like we don't want to do that. So I guess we're complaining no matter what. Uh, I was taught to use everything because money was so tight. So if we roasted a chicken, we also made soup. Right. Bone broth.
yeah,
As okay. Like you use the whole. If you buy the chicken, right? Like it's cheaper if you buy the whole chicken than if you buy the
yep,
parts. But then you do kind of have to figure out, like, all right, well, I'm using the breast for this, and then I have all this other shit. Like, what do I do?
yeah,
So yeah, throw it into like a giant pot, right? Like that'll do something. That'll make
yeah. The
food.
nice thing with that is even if you mess up the butchering of it, if the
Mhm.
meat's still on the bone, you throw it in the pot. The meat's just gonna fall off. Get a
So yeah,
nice soup out of it.
buy whole chicken. Use everything. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Number 14, basically getting very inventative with the few staple ingredients I had in the pantry, which was usually a packet of deli ham, right? A lot of people have that. Half a dozen eggs, instant noodles, and a pack of microwave rice. So instant noodles and rice.
yeah,
I'd make ham and eggs in different ways, right? Ham and egg fried rice, sure. Fried rice is always classic. I
yeah.
like this, yeah. Having like a few things and just
Throw
making a
some
bunch of different
frozen
stuff
peas
with it.
in there.
Yeah, I think this is good. I like that. You just make it a different way. So use those things. That's how people win, like on cooking
Frozen peas
shows, like
or
Chopped.
canned corn. Canned corn's another good one to throw in
I like
something like that.
I like canned and frozen corn, like any corn, man. I love corn.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? It just says all it says is it's 5 ingredients, comes together in about half an hour, and it's tasty comfort food. What is it?
Did they forget
Is
to actually tell you the 5 ingredients?
Oh, okay. I lived in another country for a while and just started cooking. One night I came up, I cut up some chicken breasts and browned it in a pan. Bro, we're browning chicken breasts in a struggle meal.
Are we going
I
for a
added a
Michelin
can.
star?
I added a can of cream of mushroom soup. Okay, and some amount of milk. I guess and then you let it simmer. Microwave frozen broccoli. All right, they're coming around. Okay, it's not too bad, but still, like you're like browning chicken. I'm 50
Brown
50 on that.
like chicken breast is touchy. You
You're
you
pulling
can
up for
dry
a
it out
struggle
really
meal.
fast.
Uh, Ground beef, spaghetti, noodles, fried onions, soy sauce, and ketchup. Ketchup. All right. I mean, that's you guys have to cook the ground beef and noodles, fried onions. I'm iffy on that one. Number 17, though, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. Rice and beans. That's what it says. Rice and beans.
Yep,
Specifically
that's a great one.
basmati rice, maple flavor brown beans. Maple flavor brown beans.
Maple flavor brown beans.
Maple flavor brown beans. Say 5 times fast. I don't think I have had maple flavor brown beans. Topped with shredded cheese and ranch.
I live in Canada. I don't think I've seen maple flavored brown beans.
Maple flavored
everything else, just not brown beans.
Brown beans. That sounds good. Honestly, rice and basmati rice and maple flavored brown beans.
That sounds like it would go good with a maple glazed salmon.
Oh, it's sounding good with that. Does sound like it would go with salmon. Top with shredded cheese and ranch. I'm a little thrown off by the ranch. I'm not so sure about the whole ranch situation. Rice and beans ranch? I guess it's fine. I would like just the maple flavored brown beans and rice. That sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look for these things now. I'm gonna have to look for these now. I like that. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Those frozen banquet Salisbury steaks, instant mashed potatoes, and a can of some kind of bean or pea, like green beans, field peas, etc. I usually just make it last night. I actually just made it last night, and it never fails to hit the spot. See, this is a person getting not intuitive, ingenuitive, whatever it is. They're a person figuring shit out. They go to the frozen section, like, oh, I got this, and then I make some instant mashed potatoes. Oh, a can of whatever I have, peas, beans, whatever. I like this. 12 out of 10. This is my best rating so far. I like this.
Yeah, those frozen food meals in the microwave meals and whatever in the frozen section, they can be pretty damn good.
You just add shit to them. I love this. I like. Hey, hummy swam. It's hummy swam. I don't know, but you got your shit together, and I like it.
A plus.
And finally, the last one: frozen stuffed crust pepperoni pizza. Stuffed crust pepperoni pizza.
Stuffed crust,
Just frozen pizza, man. Like, that's a struggle meal, right? That's
it's always again with the pizza. It's always a case of all the ingredients individually. We're like, yeah, that's fine, and then you suddenly throw them together, and it's bad for you.
Frozen pizza, man.
It's like we just eat too much of it. That's the problem with pizza. So just watch how much you eat. Don't cook the entire thing. You can break it into quarters.
Have you found a good frozen pizza that you like?
I have. I can't remember the brand of it. Was it Giuseppe? No, maybe
just some like stereotypical Italian name.
Yeah,
it's Antonio's.
It's
pizza.
I God. You know what? I actually might have a box of it in the recycling. I could go dig that out if you really want to know.
No one's in Canada anyway. They won't even be able to find it. It's fine. I see, I'll just typically go with like a DiGiorno when I'm not really sure. I've tried, there's like in the States, we have like Screamin' Sicilian, which is like a little bit pricier, but it's supposed to be like better. I tried it. I was like, this is fine, but it's not like worth the extra money and everything. It's totally fine. It's not so much better than like a DiGiorno. What's the other one? Freshetta or something? Freshetta.
I'm totally gonna go dig it out while you're talking about the second one.
Okay. There's like but the Red Baron and like all those super cheap ones. Like I'll eat them if that's what I've got. But it's I feel like it's worth it, the extra couple bucks or whatever, to get the DiGiorno with the rising crust. It's gotta have that rising crust. I don't know what sciencey shit, baking powder, I'm assuming. I don't know. Whatever they've done to make that crust go, that's where it's at. And then like you get the stuffed crust with the cheese in there too. Man, that's ridiculous. And yeah, you can just like add stuff to it if you want. I usually get like I'll do like those those salad mixes. Just to have one of the salad mixes with it.
It might be this one. It's Dr. Otker's Casa de Mama.
That's just like Giuseppe's. What's the difference? That's like basically just exactly like what you said.
Yeah, it's close enough, right?
Dr. Octopus
it's one of those cases where I've gone through and I've like tried different brands, and I did it actually quite recently where I tried a couple different ones. And so there's a bunch of different boxes in the recycling bin. But I'm pretty sure it's this one, Dr. Otker's Casa de Mama.
I would love to do that. I don't have enough room in my damn freezer to be like, oh, let me try all these different frozen pizzas. I would like to do like a head-to-head and be like, what's the best frozen pizza? But yeah, that's our entire list. So you guys let us know your struggle meals, like, and I want to know actual like struggle meals and shit. Like we talk about our stuff
Not what
and
you're
like we throw
cooking on
this in the
Valentine's
microwave.
Day.
What about Valentine's Day?
Struggle meals, not what you're cooking on Valentine's Day.
Oh, not what you're. I mean, it depends how bad things get. We might all be.
I mean,
It
yeah.
might not matter the day in the United States. We might all just be struggling, and every day will be a struggle meal. Oh shit.